The founder of the Society of Performing Arts Nigeria, Sarah Bolous, says dance can put Nigeria on the international map. On today's show, she tells us a bit of a journey and her big dreams for performing arts in Nigeria. Do take a listen.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome Mrs. Sarah Bolous.
Hello, I hope you had fun. All right, so we all have to go back to work until tomorrow. We have a new day, workshops.
Performing arts enthusiast Sarah Bolous has bold ambitions to put Nigeria on the international map as one of the top countries offering world-class dance, drama and music performances. The founder of the Society of Performing Arts Nigeria, SPAN, which has been in operation for 12 years, hopes to build a world-class hub at the Eco-Atlantic city, which all Nigerian performers can call home.
When I go into the land and I see and I walk on that land, I think is one of the only places that has full grass. And I always remember what Moses said, the promised land. And so that's why I'm patient, and I think God only gives you and equips you with the right building only when you're ready. And I think He will make it like a big boom, and I will have, I don't know, maybe Mr. Dangote coming and building it for me. But I know that it's a future for Nigeria that is beautiful, for the whole West Africa, because the vision is extraordinary. It's not a normal theater. It's a performing art theater with very specific design that makes Africa and the whole world watch Africa. So it's coming from another point of view. It's coming from presenting our works, presenting who you are in a state-of-the-art technology space, and having a school for it. I mean, you're talking about media school, art school, things that are related to performance. A journalist has to perform. I mean, somebody is in the audiovisual has to perform. Everything is connected to the performance. So how do you develop something that is ultimate for Africa? That's what I'm working on. But the only thing that I can say is that from that perspective, SPAN has grown. Why? Because SPAN is supposed to have an academy that teaches the basics of performing arts, which is theater, music and dance. We've grabbed the music and dance very well, and we're about to launch. We've been working on the right teachers. It's very hard to find, and it's almost like a calling. Where are you, people, to teach proper acting?
Having worked with about 1,500 dancers across 21 dance studios and with over 10,000 children taught by SPAN teachers across Africa, Bolous believes the performing arts can get thousands of youth employed and also generate billions of revenue for Nigeria through the entertainment tourism.
It's actually a very strategic positioning for Nigeria, because imagine that how many festivals is there in Nigeria? Imagine if all the festivals like the one we just did, SPAN Fest, come together and actually promote the fact that there will be 2 months where you can explore all the festivals together. Imagine if we're able to unite hands together, how much economically it will bring money even to the state of Lagos. And that is my desire is to see that festival come together, that people know that you're coming to Lagos and you are able to attend all these festivals at the same time and come during the months of November and just explore, and whether it's dance, music, drama.
Although dance is yet to gain its pride of place in the country, other places like Edinburgh in Scotland boast of up to 4.5 million visitors and about £279.6 million in revenue from all its festivals in 2015 alone. However, dance for her is more than just entertainment, as the idea to begin SPAN came to her by divine inspiration. Before 2005, The year the society was established to encourage a more organized dance community in Lagos, the economic and entertainment capital of the country, dance as a spiritual exercise was a strange concept for the then society belle.
I discovered that there was a purpose that we had to live for. And then I started praying. And I asked God, okay, I'm in Nigeria, something is missing. I remember I was 14 years old in Africa, in Bobo Dioulasso, when I heard the drums. What does the drum mean? The drum sound was very important to me. So I was in that Bible study and a lady asked us, was teaching us how to hear the voice of God. Then she looked at me and she said, Sarah, do you dance? And I looked at her and I said, yeah, in parties. And she said, no, it's something more. You used to dance? I said, yeah, I used to do ballet when I was a child for 15 years. She said, now there's something more. God is asking me that you dance for him. And I looked at her like she was crazy. I said, dance for who? For God. I didn't even know, because you know Catholic people, they don't dance. Greek Orthodox, where I'm married from, they don't dance. They don't even have music. They just chant. So unless the bishop here is more open-minded because he's with Africans, so Bishop Alexander now has music in his church, but you're not allowed. Dance is blasphemy in the old church. So for me it was a shock. And then I said, okay. Then somebody gave me Purposeful Driven Life by Rick Warren. Then I read. After 5 days, it was very powerful. I didn't want to wake up. My eyes was closed, and I said, what about my foundation? I said, what foundation? Boom. I see music, dance, drama. I see people on stage. I see a building, and I hear Pentagon. So I saw all these things. And today, to see that the land where we are hoping to build is a Pentagon-shaped land, for me, it's a proof that God had written this vision for me. It's a gift. He gave me the gift to build a performing arts center for Nigeria, to raise, educate, and raise performing artists, give them livelihood so that they can grow, and give them a place to exercise and present their work. And that's how the dream started.
Okay, if you go to, you don't see where you go to, they give person money. I mean, you supposed to give me food, make I eat job. You say, make I give you money.
Sarah, a certified creative brain dance analyst, is popular as the one who pushed ballet to the fore in the city. The dance style, which has some of its roots in African dance, met with some opposition when Bolous tried to introduce it in Lagos, which is dominated by the Yoruba ethnic group.
Until today, people think I'm very strange because there is a big movement here in Nigeria around about preserving your culture. And I always tell people, what is your culture? Is it only the past and what your ancestors did, or is it the present movement that you create culture in the community? For me, culture is ever evolving. Culture cannot be the same as it used to be yesterday and today and tomorrow. So I've met enemies because those people, they don't want to leave that. They want to remain culture with my ancestors, with what we worship, with all these things. And me, I'm not more of the open-minded. I said, what is that young child feeling? So what happened, it was very hard for me to start because I came as like Westerners. She's going to teach foreign dancers. She's going to go on stage and make people do something that is not part of our culture. So I know until today I have some people who are not happy with what I do, but I have African dancers, but I have an evolved African dance.